Hello there. Today I have come back to you with the next part of how to create Google Forms. If I remember correctly, I have created 10 or 11 parts on how to create Google Forms, and all of those have been showed on my mobile device. Through the series, you will be able to efficiently learn how to create and manage Google Forms directly using your phone. Make sure to visit the playlist to learn from scratch. Now, we are going to continue this series, and today we are going to learn how to create Google Forms on our laptop. So, the difference between how to create Google Forms in our phone and laptop is in the initial interface which we get after going to forms.google.com. So, let us open Microsoft Edge.
Desktop list. NVD Microsoft Edge.
And I'll open Microsoft Edge and type forms.google.com.
New tab. Personal. Microsoft F. Bing search 1 O R M S Forms. Dot G O O G L E Google. Dot C O M.
Enter.
Loading page. Collapsed. Google Forms. Heading still loading. Yesterday last opened by me list.
And here
Loading
we are
complete.
on forms.google.com. Now, generally on our phones, when we open forms.google.com, what we get is an untitled form. That means a new form, a blank new form is created. So, however, when we do the same on our laptops or computers, we get this interface. Here we can see our recent forms. So yesterday, the form that I have opened, I am able to see that. Now my focus is landed on this. So I can just simply press down arrow.
Write a review to guidance for the blind Google Forms own.
This was the form.
Learn computers with screen reader full audio book Google.
This is another Google form. So these are the Google Forms that I have opened. Let's tab again.
More actions. Pop-up button. Menu buttons. Earlier list.
Earlier list.
Essay competition Google Forms.
This is one Google form that I had opened 30 days back.
Riddles Google Forms owned by me last opened by me April 16th.
This is an interesting form. If you all want, you can try this out.
Yesterday last opened by earlier list. Google Forms. Microsoft Edge region. Sign in. Google Forms document. Google Forms. Microsoft Workspaces. Sign. Google. Yesterday last. Open file picker button. Yesterday last opened by me list.
And the most interesting part that we get is templates.
Open. Sort option. Grid view button. Owner filter option. More actions. Template gallery button. Recently used templates list.
So here we get recently used templates. Now what templates are? Templates are pre-created Google Forms where some questions are originally created and we can add more questions to them or modify that form. Now this makes it easier for us to create forms for event registration and stuff like that. So I'll down arrow.
Recently used templates list clickable blank form.
Blank form. Now this is a template where we get a new blank untitled form.
Event registration section.
Event registration.
Blank quiz section.
Blank quiz. So you know that forms and quizzes are different because in quizzes we have to go to the settings part and make sure that the part where we assign point values to each questions is properly set so that we are able to assign marks to the questions that we actually set. And you can watch that like how you can create quizzes through the playlist that I've created.
Contact information section.
Contact information.
RSVP section. Party invite section.
So for example, we want to
Template gallery button.
We can also click on the template gallery. Let's explore this.
Choose template dialog. Button back. Back button. Recently used templates list. Party invite section. Personal list. Work list. Personal list. Personal list clickable contact information. Find a time section. RSVP section. Party invite section.
For example, okay, so here we saw personal,
Work list.
then work list. So we can tap through the lists and then we can arrow to check the forms, to check the templates within the individual lists.
Education list. Dialog choose template. Education list. Education list clickable blank quiz. Exit ticket section. Assessment section. Worksheet section. Course evaluation section. Education list.
For example, I will select the form of party.
Work list. Party invite section.
Party invite.
T-shirt sign up section. Party invite section.
I'll click enter.
Clickable dialog choose template dialog. Clickable. Loading page. Party invite. Still loading. Screen reader support enabled.
And now we will see the Google form creation
Loading
part,
complete.
where few questions will be added for us and we can add or modify those questions.
Form title edit multi-line party invite. Formatting options toolbar. Bold toggle button. Formatting. Question edit multi-line selected what is your name? Formatting option. Form description edit multi-line selected Laura Mipsum dolor sit amit. Consecti tur adipising illit. Kira bitter keys sam audio.
Don't know what this is written, but we can always modify the description.
Formatting options. Question edit multi-line selected what is your name? Formatting options toolbar. Bold toggle button not pressed.
And in this way, we can see that we can modify or use the original templates that have been provided to us. Now, when we look at the templates of event registration or stuff like that, we find places where we have to ask participants for their email addresses or phone numbers. For that, we also have response validation provided to us in the pre-made questions. Now, what are response validation? Response validation makes sure that the response provided by a participant is valid. For example, if I ask you for your email and you enter the sign of period or full stop over there, or you enter exclamation mark, so it is not going to take your form. You are not going to be able to submit your form until you enter a valid email address. The same could apply for phone numbers, your name, etc. Because people might not enter the required information. Instead, they might enter just gibberish, which will not be acceptable. So we can apply response validation, and I have not made a video on this. So this is how we can modify and create pre-existing templates, and this was the difference between the
Screen sharing, more drop.
interface of laptop and our phones. And to learn the actual basics, you can watch the series entirely. And that's it for today. Until next time. Bye bye.
Hi everyone. If you like my video, so please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. If you have any doubt, then you can write it in the comments section down below. I will try to answer it soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.